Hey everybody, this is Zippo bringing to you some Titanfall action. That's right, Titanfall. For those of you on the PlayStation, Titanfall is exclusive to the Xbox. So you guys unfortunately don't have access to this game. I find it a lot of fun. I did move to the Xbox. I decided on going to the Xbox One over the PlayStation 4, and I'm kind of saddened by that because I don't get to play with all of my buddies that I got from PlayStation. It really kind of sucks not being able to play with them. But I did decide to move to the Xbox primarily because of the Kinect. I really felt like the Kinect was a lot better than the one that came with the 360. The detection, for movement and stuff, and being able to play the interactive games is a huge thing for me. It's kind of helped me and my wife actually get up off the couch and move around and do things to play these games rather than just sit on the couch and move your thumbs around. It just kind of it's not as active when you're just sitting there doing that sort of thing. So we really enjoy the Kinect. We love it. It's definitely a good component, and it's something I definitely prefer having. Oh yeah, this sucks right there. I didn't even need a single shot in on them, and boom, boom, boom. I'm dead. That sucked so bad. So anyway, yeah, I did move to the Xbox One. I do have Titanfall. Obviously, you guys have seen me play Call of Duty Ghosts, and I do miss MAG. There really isn't any game out there that replaces MAG. And I did try Dust 514. I did not try PlanetSide 2. I know a lot of people went over to PlanetSide 2. Dust 514 I think was the more popular one for people who were playing MAG to try. But I really don't like the fact that with Dust 514 you can kind of buy yourself your weapons. And guys that had the money and paid the money to get better weapons, would outperform guys that were just starting out in the game, and it really kind of seemed unfair that you could just buy upgraded weapons. I didn't really like that. The thing about MAG that we all kind of liked was that we were all on the same playing field, and same with Call of Duty and Titanfall is we all have the same availability to our weapons. We have the same weapons available. We have the same skill sets that are available. It's just a matter of time and energy put into to develop the skills and getting the credits that you need in order to get the weapons upgrades. You could do that obviously with Dust 514, but you could just do it so much faster if you were willing to pay, and that just didn't seem right to me. So what is it that you guys are playing? I mean, what is it? What are the games that you guys have found to kind of fill that hole that was MAG? I mean, I would spend hours playing MAG because it was just so much fun, and every match, of course, was like 20 to 30 minutes long. So obviously, it's hard to find a game that's going to occupy that much of your time. I obviously play Call of Duty. Play Call of Duty Ghosts. I liked Black Ops 2 much better than any of the other ones. I know a lot of people liked Modern Warfare 3, and I'm definitely looking forward to the Advanced Warfare. I hope it's pretty good. It's going to be coming out in November, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. But even playing Call of Duty, Black Ops 2 and Ghosts, the Call of Duty stuff is just not as good. We all know it's not as good as MAG was, and for several different reasons. And I hope somebody out there is going to pick up the mantle of what MAG was trying to accomplish. I really just know that there will not be another MAG 2. It's really difficult, even though Sony has rights to the engine, and they could give it to another studio. Another studio is going to have a hard time getting the personnel, because if you think about it, you've already got a gaming studio. You've got certain people that you've hired on to do a job. You got programmers, you've got artists, you've got the guys that are working with the engine directly, trying to place things, build maps and that sort of thing. And you've got an engine already in mind when you hired those people and brought them on. And now you don't, if you're going to just Sony hands over this different engine with different mechanics and different coding that's required, you know, that studio isn't going to be able to just use the people that they already have hired. They're going to have to go out and rehire and find other people. So essentially, you're just looking at all the ex-Zipper employees that are going to have to be hired by some new studio, and it's just not going to happen. It's going to be too difficult to have that happen. So I really don't think a Mag 2 will ever be in our future, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean there isn't some other game studio that can look at Mag and go, wow, these are some great, cool things that Zipper was doing. We should pick up some of those things. So let's just kind of compare. I just kind of want to do this thing where I just want to talk to you about where Mag excelled and what was so good about it to, I think, the majority of us that were in the Mag community. One of the great things about Mag that we all recall was that you could actually respond to being shot at, right? If you got shot, you could do a 180, you know, do a drop shot and kill them. You could do that sort of thing. You know, you weren't just instantly dead like you are in Call of Duty. Call of Duty, you get shot 3 times in the back or something like that from, you know, with an SMG from 80 yards away, and you die. Oh yeah, watch how quickly I die here as soon as I engage this mech. I'm just gonna get pummeled here. It's pretty bad. So, you know, Mag was great in the fact that you could react to what was going on, and you could still survive even a couple of shots. Whereas we all know Call of Duty, you just instantly dead. Yeah, check this out. So I'm gonna land right in front of him, and that was terrible. I suck at this game so bad. So not only that, but Mag also offered. Okay, one of the biggest complaints about Call of Duty Ghosts is that the maps are constructed in a way that they thought was going to be better, and a lot of people in the community of Call of Duty thought it was going to be better to have bigger maps with more flanking ability. And what they're finding out is that it actually just makes the game worse. It really kind of sucks, because you never know where you're going to get shot from. It really is a matter of whoever finds who first is going to win. You know, it's not a gun game type of thing anymore. It's just, you know, you're running around, and as soon as you spot somebody, their back is most likely turned to you, and you just shoot them 3 or 4 times and they're dead. And they don't have any sort of time to react to that kind of thing. And that's because of the maps. As well as, of course, the mechanics of, you know, how much damage that you can cause by having, you know, with your guns. So, definitely something with Call of Duty Ghosts was the maps, whereas Mag was a lot better at this, having those big wide open maps, because of the spawn points. We knew, and not only the spawn points, but the objectives too, because you knew that regardless of, yeah, this sucks right here. I died, right? I just died right there. This guy I just killed, he threw a grenade, it hit the wall, and just as I killed him, his grenade that he threw and hit the wall blew up on me. So he totally screwed up, and then I died from it. That's pretty bad. So, yeah, with the Mag maps, you know, you knew where your opponent was going to spawn from, and you had objectives that everybody was trying to go to. So you could have a real understanding of where they were going to be coming from, and you kind of you knew where the bulk of the other force was going to be at, and you could engage it. Whereas Call of Duty, it's just kind of every man for himself, everybody running around, flanking everybody else, and everybody shooting everybody in the back, and it's just not a fun experience. With Mag, you had force against force. The better strategy tended to win. You know, there's obviously some overpoweredness because of Sever being a little bit more overpowered than the other two, you know, companies, but, you know, PMCs. But for the most part, you know, a good strategy could win the day, and that's just not something you can have in Call of Duty. The other thing that was so great about Mag, I think, was the command structure. Just being able to drop into any game, and you could have a platoon leader that, if they had a good, well-organized system or a good organized plan, even though you're dropped into a group of people that didn't know each other, you could all still work together because you had a strong platoon leader. And that's something that I think, if any other, you know, game company was out there to look at Mag, I think that's something they should definitely consider adding to their game. So there you go. That's obviously the other thing I think that needs to be mentioned is the proxy chat. Being able to talk to the guy that just shot you and kind of, you know, yell at each other in proxy chat is pretty funny. And being able to communicate with your enemy a little bit, and that's pretty good. So anyway, that's what I think as far as with what's out there and what I've been playing. Go ahead and drop me a line and tell me what you guys are playing.